What's up there guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Derail Valley. So in the last episode we made the drive to Machine Factory where we've picked up some components for our two locomotives that we are currently restoring. We also grabbed the caboose as well on the way, we unlocked that. So we are heading back to City South now. So please do grab yourself a drink, let's hit the rails. Right then guys, so without further ado, let's jump in. We'll put her into forward. Put her into drive. I think we'll just release this. A little toot on the horn. Yep, the brakes are released, so we should be good to go really. And as stated, we do have a caboose on the back, which I'm glad didn't drop through the map, because at the end of the last episode I found a point there where I just fell straight through the map, which was quite funny. But yeah. Let's try third gear actually. Okay, let's get a move on. Let's get this back door closed. Yeah, so there'll be no faffing around in this episode. We'll get ourselves back where we came from. So passing out of Machine Factory now. Well and truly on our way. So our route back will be different. So everything will be the same to City West, apart from this switch here, where we'll be heading across this way and then down there. So we came up this way because we picked up the caboose from here. So what I'll do is just take a look at the switches that we're going to be throwing. That one wants to be left. That's correct. That's correct to take us that way. That's right. So yeah, well, when I say right, I mean left, but you know what I mean, right? I think we're all good. All of our other switches should be good. So we'll get her up to top gear. So it'll be interesting to see what happens once we get back to City South. How do we offload? I don't know. We'll be finding out when we get there. What's that noise? Is it because we're going over a certain speed it doesn't like it? Just put a bar of brake on. Passing through coal power plant, I should say. One thing that I really love about this rail car is the view that you get out the front window. Obviously, having driven the DE6 quite a lot now, you've got such a restricted view. This is wonderful. You could literally step back and just see everything. This is where a digital speedometer would come in useful, because obviously you could just stick it on the dashboard and be able to see from back here. I can see there we're creeping up to 55, but that's only because I know the position of the dial. Yeah, so far so good though, we are making good progress. Drop her down through the gears as well to get a bit of engine braking going on. Here's City South, passing through. Yeah, she has used quite a bit of fuel. I wonder how much she costs to refill. Second warning on the temperature. Sorry, I don't think we're into the danger zone just yet. We're picking up speed now quite nicely. There we go, so she managed it quite well. There's not much weight on the back, so she's not very good for any sort of climb. Temperature's coming back up again. Just ease back. We'll just make sure our switches are good. So we'll be going through here. Yeah, all good. Try and keep the speed. I mean, we're only going 25 k's, so... Okay, gaining speed now. $70 k's for this turn. Again, warning light on. She's on full throttle, that's why it's fine. It's like it's another busy day at Coal Mine South. We'll come here and do some jobs sometime though. We haven't touched on it really, we just passed through. Wow, just imagine going to take that track and finding there's a bunch of cars parked right across it. Alright, we'll put a bit of power on, but we do have a switch coming up, taking us off to the left to head to our final direction towards City South. I'm very much sat back and very relaxed on this drive. I'm not even touching the controls right now. This has been really lovely actually, this returns leg. Only in this game can you leap out of your cab, go and have a look at something and then come back without any drama. Yeah, so we're pretty much there now. We've made really good time. It just goes to show. On the way there, it took us over an hour. Well, the episode was over an hour. The video that I recorded anyway. The edited version you would have seen was shorter. But yeah, I am in the process of uploading unedited versions of my videos to the members area. So if that's sorted by the time this video comes out, if you want to see unedited full drives, and what I mean is unedited versions of the videos I've already uploaded to YouTube. So if you want to see edited content, then obviously hit the subscription button. You see more videos like this. Because obviously the drives are just too long to fit into one YouTube video by the time you take in processing, all that type of thing. I said for a long time I want to try and keep my videos about half an hour. They're often 30 to 40 minutes, but yeah, editing and then uploading a video for an hour would just take forever. So yeah, I won't be doing that, but you can check those videos out in the members area, so you get to see full drives there, you get to see all the edited stuff, so things where maybe there's mistakes are made, or you know, I might say something which afterwards I don't feel is entirely correct in terms of what I've learnt about the game, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you want to be a member, yep, the details should all be pretty easy to find on my channel page. But yeah, I really do appreciate the support. It's a great way to support the channel. But obviously the best and easiest way is just to hit the like button. Hit me up in the comment section. I'd love to chat to you guys as well. Okay, we are approaching City South. I'm going to start to put a bit of brake on. I'm going to try and find out what we're doing next. It hasn't given us any instruction. We've loaded the car, basically. The car's onto the back. And while I'm waiting for it to slow down here, I do wonder if I can go ahead and just see if I can find out any more info about what we're supposed to be doing next. I do hope those cars have despawned, the ones that had rolled off on their own accord last time. Right, while we're losing speed, let's go and see if we can find out something. Hopefully there'll be no crashes in the meantime. Okay, so this should be going straight down here, really. Right, let's see if it'll tell us what we have to do next. So, order missing parts, exciting. So we've loaded them and then deliver them back to the museum. So, when we're delivering, what does that mean? Is that here? I'm not entirely too sure what it means. Looks like that train stopped. There is a loading bay here. Do we go in here? Or do we go to the museum? Right, that's come to a stop. Alright, I guess it says take it to the museum, so... that's what we'll do. I was hoping it would say, take it to so-and-so offloading lane. Like it did with the machine factory part. Whoops. If you can't find them, grind them. Changed gear while we had a bit of power on there, so... so there's the City South loading bay. So, if it wants us to do it, that'll be where we take it, but... for now, I guess we're reversing in there. We're going to have to find somewhere to leave the caboose, though. And yeah, those wretched cars have gone. Our D6s are still there, stood there waiting for us. See what jobs are going here as well. There's another DE2 there. We've got one in the museum, so another one spawned in. I wonder if this door will open as we go past. I know when you load in the game or when you start a new day, the doors open afresh. There's obviously nothing new in there, it's just... interesting thing. So we want to be past here. So we want to be past with the caboose as well. Yeah, so again, this rail car's kind of cool, especially useful if if you want two loads like this, two loads of stuff. But the thing is obviously, is it any use in real time? Is it going to be useful to us again? It is kind of cool. I like the fact that it's a diesel engine as well. Yeah, very cool. Right, let's see what we're doing here. So we should be straight in to a certain degree. I just don't know what it means by... I don't see any way of offloading here. And will all of this fit on the turntable? It might not. We might have to push the caboose back over that side. In fact, let's do that. Yeah, the caboose is just in the way regardless, so... I don't know whether we'll have any real use for the caboose. I don't know what on earth that's doing that for like that. Right, let's do a couple of things. Oh, there we go. Go to the museum office and fund the new parts installation. Right, let's now that the brake's on. Ah, so those parts have offloaded. Let's go and see. Installation is 20,000. So we've got money still. We've got plenty of money. So we've installed those parts. So repair and refuel. Tow the vehicle to a service point where you can fully repair and refuel it. Beware, this will be costly. Right. Well, we do have a repair point in the museum. One of these. Where is it? Here it is. So yeah, we've got a repair point. So what I will do is pull these couple of things out the way. So we'll leave the caboose there. Start off with a brake. She could have come back a bit more really, but anyway, she's fine there. I'll fall down this pit when I try to lean over here. Brake pipe. Okay. So I'm just moving this out the way now. We'll use the DE2 for this next part. Right, that's let me put it into reverse there when that was in first. It wouldn't let me do that before. I think it was in the previous episode. Right, I'm stood on this, but it thinks I'm not. It's like Michael Jackson moonwalking. Oh, trust us to pick one that's already got something on it. Like, what are these things? We've got a service lane here for repainting. Right, okay. We've picked a poor place. This one is fine actually, but it won't let us turn it from this end, which is bizarre. It won't let us turn it there either. So where do you have to be stood? There we go. Yeah, she'll go in there. Okay, she'll do nicely there. Okay, we can go back a bit more actually. There we go, that's perfect. Right, we'll close that door. Parking brake on. What else do we want? Neutral. Neutral. Everything's fine. Lights off. They should both be off anyway. Okay, right, we'll shut it down. If it'll let me out. Right, there we go. We'll put this parking brake on as well. We'll disconnect this in case we only want the rail car in future. Oops, but yeah, okay, that's parked nicely. Right, let's get the DE2. We'll grab this, pair that up. Get ready to move it forward. Alright, good to hear diesel electric. Because basically... Oh yeah, why? That's so... weird. Is that not lined up? Oh. There we go. Ah, parking brake's on. Every single time it catches me out that. Right, so which one do we want to do first? I'm going to go with the DM3 first. I think I said this in a previous video. It is the one that I'm favouring restoring first, even though the DM4 would arguably be more useful to us. But yeah, we'll get the DM3. It's a train that we've not used enough in this game. So I started off really thinking that I wouldn't like it. But then I really did like it when I started using it. Got used to the gears very quickly. And it's a train that I want to use more, so let's grab it. She's still making an absolute racket, which is fine because mechanically she's not repaired. It's only the new drivetrain that we've had installed so far. Right, where are we aiming for here? So this lane. So the third one. Here she comes. There we go. Right, let's see what this is going to cost us then. We've got 477. We want to be with this up on there. So one way of doing it is to do it like that. We've discovered. Right. We've got two trains actually. We've obviously got the DE2 that we can work on, but this is the L006. Right, let's see. Okay, electrical powertrain is not compatible because it's only a diesel. Okay, a mechanical powertrain is completely shot. 28,000. Wheels 33,000. Wow, this is expensive. Body 23. I'm hoping it's less than 100,000 this. Whoops. Maybe I just ran away there by when I saw what was happening. Okay, sand fuel's going to be expensive, but I don't think it uses as much fuel as the DH4. There we go. So all should be full. Yep. Let's see. 91,000. Okay. 91,000. There we go. Money well spent. We should be able to fire her up now. So we'll pull the DE2 out the way. I'm assuming, actually, let's try and start her up first, see if she actually starts. And then we'll know whether we've been ripped off or not. Yeah, she runs. She's got lights. If I remember rightly, that's the correct configuration. Yeah. Ooh, she sounds dreadful though. I don't know, maybe it's just me. What I will do is uncouple the DE2 and pull the DE2 out the way. To be fair, the DE2 can go over there. Wow, is she actually going to stop? Alright, so it's telling us in the top corner there, next stop, paint job. This historical vehicle is now ready to use, and at any point you can also request it with your comms radio as a work train. However, it's not very pretty. Take it to a paint station to paint its cab and body. So I think that's what that is over there. When it says a paint station, I don't know whether there's any more apart from the one which is here. So there's a paint gun here, so I think we'd need to buy some paint on our journeys. So we could technically do a job using this train because it's ready to go. Let's see how she gets on. See if we can get a bit of movement going. Oh, I've just changed my X point now. She's in gear 1. Do we have brakes on of any type here? Yes, we've got parking brake on. So there we go, guys. Our first restoration vehicle actually moving. And she doesn't look like much at the moment. So what we'll do is, I think, we'll enjoy listening to her rev a little bit, and then we'll slam the brakes on, and we'll reverse it into the paint bay, ready for that being our next step. But I think next we're gonna have to go looking for some jobs somewhere where we can buy paint. I'm not too sure where that'll be, whether it'll be Harbour Town or whatnot. Yeah, we'll clear that with E, and then we'll just move back a bit more. So there we go. Good stuff. Right, I'm happy. Happy days, in fact, for that matter. There she is. Try and get a better angle for the YouTube thumbnail. Right. Hope you've enjoyed that one, guys. I certainly did. What an epic journey it's been. And yeah, I mean, technically, we could pull the DH4 in as well for an installation. It's going to cost us, what, 100,000, maybe more for the DH4. So it might be worth us doing a few more jobs, buffering up our income, buffering up our wallet, filling it with more notes, and then cracking on from there. But for now, guys, made a good progress. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Please do hit the like button if you have. Hit me up in the comments section. If you want to see more videos like this, please do subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys again soon. Please do take care.